Okay, so I am going to be reading this batshit email in parts because I'm going to comment on it as I go too. To start with, it has a big yellow banner that says this email has been received from outside of your department. Use caution before clicking on links, opening attachments, or responding. That's not a good start. It is titled Fork in the Road, which is the same thing that Musk sent to Twitter employees when he did this kind of thing with them too. During the first week of his administration, President Trump issued a number of directives concerning the federal workforce. Among those directives, the president required that employees return to in-person work, restored accountability for employees who have policy-making authority, restored accountability for senior career executives, and reformed the federal hiring process to focus on merit. As a result of the above orders, the reform of the federal workforce will be significant. Now, first of all, I'm not going to touch the return to in-person work because I've already talked about that. But the restored accountability for employees who have policy-making authority. What this is this is the creation of what had been called Schedule F before and is now being called Schedule Career / Policy, Policy / Career. And that actually hasn't happened yet. He created an executive order that said all the departments need to do this. But what it says is that within a couple months, all of the departments need to submit their plan for doing this. And then the plan has to be approved by the president. And that plan indicates which job titles, which positions are going to be under this. And Trump has to approve it, but this is still months down the road. So it's not, he wrote this and it's happened already. And restored accountability for senior career executives. I don't have enough expertise to talk about that one. So I'm just going to let that one go now, but reformed the federal hiring processes to focus on merit. That sentence means about the getting rid of the DEI stuff. And it's BS. The biggest incentive for hiring is the veterans preference that was passed by Congress, that they wanted to help people that were coming back from the forever wars from Afghanistan and Iraq to have the ability to get a job with the federal government after they left the service. And sometimes it's difficult for disabled veterans to get a job. So there is disabled veterans preference. Now, this is something that in the past, Republicans have really championed, that they wanted disabled veterans to have this. So to see them now kind of roll over on this, it's disheartening. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a Republican. I've never been a Republican, even when I was active duty military. So, but when they say over and over and over again that they respect veterans, they want to help veterans, veterans in the military are their thing. It's really disheartening to see them rolling over for this to get rid of that veterans preference that they enshrined into law.